What about Linux? Why do we need Linux? So we're going to, there's a course called Linux, and that is the first course we're going to start with. Why do we need it? What's Linux?
I think Linux is the operating system that we use all through our applications, even all through DevOps. Linux is the application that we use in the cloud to automate our infrastructure in the cloud. No, not automate, not place. It's just what we use when we need to write code or like make it directory or and so on. Linux is operating system is what we use.
Okay. All right, Eminem. All right, not bad. Who else can help? Okay, so Linux is an operating system. Fundamentally, that's what it is. An operating system.
Okay.
So Linux is an operating system. That's fine. So what devices use Linux? Mobile phones, computers, routers, switches. What devices? Where would your power really come out to say, oh, I'm a Linux person? Where are you working? I mean, what are you sitting on? What are you sitting at to work as a Linux person? It's an operating system. Operating system for what? All right, so you didn't get that part. Let's revise.
I think a computer, and it's you're working on the cloud. I don't know.
Okay. So let's see. So Linux is the operating system for servers. Your servers, in your own case, will be dealing with servers in cloud. But even if the servers were not in cloud, even if they were physical servers, as long as you call it server, it's the operating system that is running that server. Is Linux. It's run by the operating system of the server is Linux. Compared to Windows. So the two general, actually three, there are three operating systems: Linux, Windows, and then Mac. Mac is not so common because it's more proprietary. It's more, you know what I mean by Mac? The Apple operating system, Apple products. All right. So when we are saying Linux is a server operating system, we're actually comparing it to Windows. So when you have a system that is running an app, and then it is connected, you are connected from your laptop, and then this is the internet, and then you come here, connect through the internet. You can request this website or this app to a website from this server. Then your request is granted and it is given to you through HTTP, and then you get it here, and then the website is now displayed here. Generally, you are assumed to be using Windows operating system on your side, which is in this case is your computer or your client computer. And then this system here that is running the app is called the server and is running Linux operating system. So between Windows and Linux will run on server, Windows will run on computer. By computer, we mean the system that is requesting services, that is requesting this app, all right, all the way. All right. So every time we say Linux, we're actually comparing to Windows. So you are the engineer. You are the people who would be setting up the infrastructure in cloud. Therefore, you'll be working here. You'll be working here all of the time. This is where you are working. Meanwhile, the customers that you are deploying, you are doing this for, are the people from Japan, from Taiwan, from Nigeria, from US, that will be connecting to this app that you are supporting, either as a cloud solutions architect or as a developer. So this is your place. This is not your place. Yeah, you may be running Windows to test what you are doing here, even before you make it public, before you put it on production to see, this thing that I just did, is it working? You may use Windows to test. But the server that you are working on will be running Linux. Therefore, you should know about servers, you should know about Linux, you should know about infrastructure, you should know about cloud, you should know about everything. This is your work. All right. So you get a place of Linux. Linux is the operating system used by servers, right? You are here to train to become more like a server engineer. I mean, for just using the word loosely. So everything that happens inside server and around server, everything in code, because one man cannot really know it. That is what we want. And the start point is to first of all know what operating system. But operating system would mean the manager, the supervisor of the server, you as human, and the server as machine, the software that you can use to manage that server, the software that is between you and the server. So like you want to tell the machine, do this, it is this software that you talk. So that software is Linux. Even if you want to use another software to tell them, it's Linux, that's a command to go tell the other software. And the way to tell Linux, to issue your instruction to Linux, is by Linux command. And that's what we'll be learning. The different commands, about 120 of them altogether, the different commands that you can use to tell Linux, do this. Oh, who asked you to do that? Don't do that. Bring this. Take this cup. Go keep it. Those commands, that's what we'll be learning. All right. So far, so good. Okay, so have an idea what Linux is, what servers are. Where are servers deployed? So as a cloud solutions architect, you need to set up a server. Where do you do?
Go to the cloud.
Go to the cloud first. So what cloud provide? How many cloud providers do you know? And which one would you prefer and why?
AWS, Azure, and Google.
All right. So who owns AWS?
Amazon Web Services.
So Amazon AWS, Microsoft.
Okay.
Amazon AWS, Microsoft Azure, pronounced Azure, even though it's written Azure.
Okay.
And then Google Cloud platform. These are the three commercially available cloud providers. Which is the most popular of them?
AWS.
Amazon.
AWS. Yeah, Amazon AWS. I just use Amazon AWS to remind you that it's owned by Amazon. If you just say AWS simply, I understand that. Because AWS means Amazon Web Services. So, all right.